G'day, I'm Blxz and welcome back to Geneforge 5. Now let's continue through the White Wastes. We've just finished off Benhold last episode, which was brought an end to a sort of odd little mini quest or whatever that's been going on for quite some time. I wouldn't say it's been the most interesting mini quest, but it has been going on for quite some time, and it's sort of nice to have a bit of closure to it at least. Sergeant Poland's anything now that I have destroyed Benhold? Evidently not. Someone, I've forgotten who it was. Commander Pritz of the Zephyr Oasis. Well, there you go. I'm going to get a generous bounty, whatever the hell that means. Now, do I want to go in here and see what's in here? Let's have a look. You're just outside the camp. A nearby sign identifies it as Camp Grania, one of the camps where the creations of the Dera Reaches live, or are imprisoned. There is a trash barrel just outside the camp. Looking inside, you can see whips and shackles, the tools of the former masters of this place. There's been a riot. The Shapers have been thrown out, but the creations are still trapped within. Looking through the open gate, you can see several armed serviles. Though they aren't trained warriors, they stand at attention, ready to do what they can to defend the camp. They watch you through the opening, while waiting for you to make the first move. Wait, I come in peace, don't hurt me. You get closer to the serviles guarding the gate. They're powerfully muscled creations, probably mine workers. They have had little training with the weapons they're holding. They hope to make up for it with suicidal fury. One of them points at you. Stop! This free land! No shepherds, none enter! What you want? Tell me about this camp. It's bad place. We kept here. Creations kept here. Hot. Dust. Little food. We hate it. Keepers beat us. And shepherds no stop them. Rebels come, they help us. We are free now. Now, want to escape? Can't. Too many shepherd servants out there waiting for us. Need help. I am not a rebel. You are a dirty pack of rogues, and you're all going to be destroyed. The bottom one might be tempting, but I'm pretty much made my choice. The serviles immediately jump into action. What? Alarm! Alarm! The shapers are here! Attack! Okay. Not hugely powerful. No, not very powerful at all. I'll be honest about this game. The whole series I've never really felt particularly attached to the serviles. I know it's meant to be the big moral quandary of our time, you know, protect the slaves and all that. I just don't, never have felt particularly attached to the serviles. I've always found them to be generally, I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a total ass, but I've never tugged the heartstrings, let's say. It's never convinced me to ever want to help them. So I don't really feel a huge amount of guilt carving my way through them here. I did play Geneforge 4 as a servile, and I found that maybe put a little bit of a different spin on it. But again, there wasn't really enough of a difference for me to feel it. So yeah, I don't know. Other people obviously feel a lot more attached to the serviles. They want to, protect them and all that sort of stuff. I guess I just don't get it. Does make it easy being pro-shaper though, let's put it that way. Yeah, they're not particularly powerful. Not very powerful at all. Okay, let's use these things that are in my inventory. That was pretty good. And I'll use the other one. Beautiful. Now, have I got anything else in there? No, I think I've sold them all. a couple episodes ago. Doesn't matter. What I can do is use this one here. It's not as powerful as the high level one, but actually I did get that level up, didn't I? I have to remember that and go and throw in a couple more points of battle magic. I really do want to try and make my battle magic worthwhile. I'll never be a good fighter, but if I can just pick off the little stragglers every now and then, I think it'll make it worthwhile. Ooh, you're a strong one. Infiltrator. Oops, that was that was a waste of essence. Thought I had my regular attack on. Okay, you are... Jeez, how much acid have I got on me? Okay, you're very strong. What are you? Vatic, you're the leader, are you? Probably would have had a chance to talk to you at some point. And no longer. He's doing well to survive all these rocks coming into his face, but I don't think he's going to live much longer. He's Gonski. Beautiful. Okay, that's that done. Now, 7 points I've got here. Intelligence I'm not going to bother about, because that 20 was my goal for this game. Healing craft would be good to get. I can't remember what it was, something I needed. Although I've already got 8, maybe it was 8 I needed. Let's have a look. I needed 9, so why did I use that before? I'm not sure why. I must have an item that pumps up my healing craft a bit. Oh yeah, the robe I had on gives me healing craft, I think. So I've got enough if I put that robe on. I'm not going to waste it on that. I'm not going to really bother with my stats any further. Endurance might be interesting, but I don't get attacked. I really shouldn't be getting attacked. I'm thinking that more battle magic is the way to go. Now that's 9, which should unlock skill of 9. No, not enough essence, that's why. That's fine, that'll come in time. I think they dropped a mind warp seal, +2 to mental magic. Is that a ring? Yes it is. Strength and leadership. I actually do like leadership. I'd hate to miss out by 1 point. The way this game works, the thresholds are, well, they're a little bit annoying. I will take it though. I may consider using it later. Again, I'm not really using mental magic at all. These are pretty much been wasted points. I've used it for unlock, and that's about it. There's a couple more of them up there. Let's not go that way just yet. Okay, what we got? Research notes. I think I needed them for Shaper Alexi, but I'm not going to bother going back to her. I think I got everything I needed anyway. Okay, I'll take off his last little batch here, and I think that'll be it. That's only one person left. For some reason he didn't aggro. Oh well, bought him a couple of extra minutes of life, and that's it. The end. Maybe there's something in here as well. Let's have a quick peek. Okay, what do we got here? Done. I love my mechanic skill. Love it. Doesn't seems to get me very much. What's a Rod of Defences do? Shield group. That may actually be quite useful. I will throw that in. These healing spores are almost worthless to me now. But I will remember to use them next time I need a quick heal. Oh, hang on, a couple up here. Let's see what I've missed. Nope, nobody up here. And that'll be the lead shape or whatever who was running this joint. Anything on the ground? No. Okay, well, that's all done. We've sorted this out. Let's go tell this fella out here. Oh no, there's a bit more down here. Then we'll go tell that guy that Blxz the Unbound Slayer has cleaned up the rebellious serviles. Oh, actually, there's a thing up here as well. Probably nothing up here, but you never know. There can be a canister hiding just around the corner. Unfortunately, there wasn't. I'm still bummed about that canister last episode. I don't know how to get to it. If anyone does know, please, by all means... No! 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 You had to give me a reward! Bastards. Okay, looks like there's no reward for me. Ah, well, the joy of killing serviles is its own reward, I guess. We got down here something that's a little bit hidden. Yeah. 40. It's an upgrade of 10 value. Whoop-de-doo. Well, let's head east and see what we find. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to head north into Zephyr Oasis and sell this junk. Gotta get rid of all this stuff. The shop is here, I believe it's a shop. Let's check here. I'd like to trade with you. I'd like to sell you something. The shaped belt I'll keep because I might be able to make a belt out of it. That's gone. Gone. Pure steel greaves I'll keep and dump them in my little storage area because I have no idea what they may be used for. Nice cloak, but gone. Girdle of Command I use for shaping. Actually, I'm not going to sell that. It's a an artifact. Ruined jade necklace. Should probably have that one on all the time, actually. Tinker's bauble. Tinker's gloves. Infiltrator cloak. What else do I want to sell here? Let's have another look. I have no idea what that does. I assume it's what lets me go through and... Actually, what does that do? If anyone knows what the access crystal does, feel free to let me know. But I have no idea. I think it may help me get that canister that I saw, but I'm not going to bother traversing all the way back just to check that out. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm not going to bother using it. Nice, but not effective for me. Healing spores can go. I'm not going to bother with them. They're just taking up space now. Curing pods. I don't even use them, do I? I just cure myself with... make up more space. Shaped belts. I think gives me a lot of strength to my creations. Again, I'm not going to use it simply because it's only a small percentage of their overall strength, relatively, and I need the intelligence for my spell casting, so I'm going to sell you as well. Charm, I'll keep that charm, I suppose. I'll just whack it over. Just leave it there, I'll reorganize later. I think... Jeez, these charms are just popping up everywhere. I think that's all I need. I'm going to go dump the rest of it. Does conversation interest you? Would you breed? No, I've already spoken to you, haven't I? Commander's office. I believe it was this guy. Commander Priat or Pripriat or something or other. Just to let you know that I've defeated Benhold. Oh, there you go. I can talk about Denna. That's brilliant. There's someone named Denna in town. She's a thief and a criminal. You omit, of course, any details about your role in her crimes. Oh, really? Her? Yes, we were quite suspicious of her, even though she's been very careful to avoid our notice. She has a taint of the rebel about her. Without evidence, I am hesitant to kill a human, of course. If you could goad her into a duel or attacking you, I would certainly look the other way. Oh, yes. I've hunted down the bandit calling himself Benhold. He's dead. Excellent. Now the wretch is finally gone. Actually, I think I used a British voice for this fella, but I can't remember him. It's been too long. The Shapers can acknowledge that he existed, that he suffered the fate of all who question their rule. That was very well done. I've lost count of those who died trying to hunt down that wily nomad. I hunt rogues without fear, but I've never even considered crossing that treacherous rogue. He leaves the room and returns soon after with a breastplate and a large satchel of coins. Several hundred coins is nice, and a fibrous breastplate, I believe, count as fire. Or possibly the other way around, maybe it burns. A reward for your efforts. I am having to dig deep to come up with enough money to pay you, but it is well worth it. Okay. Hi, travelling adventurers. I do. It's such a struggle keeping the rogues from our gate that I lack soldiers for many of the tasks I'm required to do, he thinks. There is a delivery I need done, to an outpost not far to the east. There have been sightings of a Tricon to the south, not far from the shore. I could use someone to investigate. I'll take both of those jobs, do the delivery. Excellent. I have several scrolls that need to be taken to the research outpost to the east. Dara Purity Workshop, I think it's called. To be delivered to Platino. Just Platino. An outsider, like us. Show the scrolls to the guards and you should be able to get in easily. You'll be paid upon delivery. Tell me about the Tricon. Oh, well, some soldiers on patrol claim they saw it. I think it was their imagination, but it's hard to hallucinate something that big. It was seen near the ocean, due south of here. The road directly between the oasis and the shore is heavily trapped. You may need to find a long way around. Investigate thoroughly, and let me know if you find any signs of the creature. If there is a Tricon here, it must be hunted down immediately. Okay, that's all I need to know. Good day. Now, Denna. Not liking your chances, sweetheart. Now, where is she? Over here. I'll just trundle everybody inside. No reason at all. Trying to look casual, but she's ready to defend herself. Actually, I spoke to the commander. I can kill you pretty much whenever I want. Denna shifts her weight forward on her chair, ready to defend herself. Oh, and you think such vindictiveness will make anything better? You would risk angering my powerful friends. Well, are they to hear that one of us died in some foolish duel? Yes, you're a rebel and a criminal and you cheated me. Oh, you cheated me big time. Unfortunately, you can give me enough reason to not kill you. Denna springs to her feet. She doesn't like her odds, but she's trapped. Unsurprisingly, the guard does not answer her cry for help. Oh, this feels good. Oh, it feels good. You gone, Ski. Oh, this is so good. And to do it in one round, if I keep getting haste like this, I may... no, I spoke too soon. Although, it's still technically one round if I finish off myself. Would have been nice to have done it without getting hit at all. But unfortunately I didn't. Let's do this one here. Okay, it did very low damage, but doesn't matter. It did kill her. I love it. I love it. Ah, feels good. Feels very good. Let's go tell, what's his face, that Denna has been knocked off. Ah, that was good. I'm actually really liking this faction down here now. They do business the way I like to do business. Nothing I can tell you about Denna, but that's fine. Problem solved. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy about that. Didn't know how it coming. Oh, I haven't been up here. Let's have a quick look up here. This door is probably locked. This corner of the Zephyr Oasis is much nicer than the rest of this dusty town. Small, lovely flowers and trees, modified to be able to stand the harsh environment, are planted along the path. The air almost feels cooler and fresher here. A small home has been built against the massive outer wall of the settlement. There are several guards keeping watch on it, trying to remain discreetly out of sight. Someone important must live here. Okay, can I get in? That's the question. Sigh, okay. Okay, then I want to do anything. Maybe I can just march on in. Consort Lena, oh, here she lives here, okay. I thought she lived at the tower to the southeast. Doesn't matter. There is a woman sitting at this table, sipping tea and sewing. She's in her 40s, you suspect, very attractive, and in clothes that are almost fashionable. The home itself is also out of place. All the materials, like the stone, wood and tapestries, were brought from the north. This room seems like it belongs in one of the great Shaper cities, not this remote outpost. The woman looks sternly up at you from her seat. Though she is small and delicate, she's no wilting flower. I am Consort Lena, companion of Sage Tegan of the Council. I prefer to not be burdened by unexpected guests. I'd like to know about Sage Tegan. She doesn't look up from her stitching. He is in the throne room, taking care of the city's affairs. You would do best to go there and deal with him. If you want to see me, I am sometimes in the throne room with him. And this is his home. It is. And I don't think he would appreciate visitors barging in like you have, unless you think it's wise to anger a member of the council. Why aren't you in the throne room now? She takes a sip of tea. I am but an outsider. It makes some people uncomfortable to see me at Tegan's side. So, though he would prefer me there always, I know what is politic. What do you think of Sage Tegan's laws about the creations? She looks up at you surprised. Sage Tegan is a member of the Shaper Council. His words about what to do with the creation are law, merely by the fact that he says them. The world has gone mad. Tegan is trying to bring it peace. That is all you need to know. Good day. She returns to her work. Okay. I guess she told me. Not going to stop me from snooping around. Okay, that will stop me from snooping around. I don't believe I can break through that. Gives me mechanics. Three. I don't know if I can break through 3. No, not enough. Let's have a quick look anyway. Tempted. Yeah, nothing major. I was hoping there'd be like a heap of canisters back here and Tegan was, I don't know, like hiding or blocking out. I don't know, so I had some secret. Doesn't have any secrets. He seems to be pretty straight up and down. Which is interesting. Very interesting. This Tegan fella is... I'm not sure what I think about him just yet. I mean, I like what he's doing in terms of goals. I like what he's aiming for, more to the point. I don't really like what he's doing necessarily. Not sure. Really not quite sure just yet. I still think Alwyn is the one I'm going to go for. Although Alwyn's really failed to convince me properly. Not sure. But anyway, let's go do that mission. No, we're not going to do that mission. I'm going to dump off my stuff first for the rockfall. Let's get down here and put all our crafting materials away. Now, I'm not sure what else I'm going to craft. I have enough material now to craft something again. I'm going to have to go through and have a bit of a poke around and see what I've got. You can go in there, you can stay, you can go in, you go. Volcanic fetish. Oh yeah, it's interesting enough, I suppose. Shaped belt can go there. I might be able to make something. This is the breastplate. I forgot to sell it. It's good. It's a very good fighter's breastplate. Cold resistance. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, can't be bothered going and selling it. I'm going to dump it there because I'll never see it again. You go down here. You... What am I going to do? You know, I like the luck, but I don't. I value the infantry space more than the luck at this point. You can stay here. I'll end up using you in a battle. Possibly, if I remember. And... I have something else. I had a Quicksilver chitin. Action point. Stability suit I think is much better. Stun resistance is nice. It will help to keep those additional action points, but I won't bother with it. Okay, what have we got down here? Radiant shelter. Can I hold the weight? Yes, I think I can actually. Barely. I can barely hold the weight. But that gives me another bit of spellcraft, a bit more dexterity, which will help my... Well, spellcraft will help my casting. Far side, that is nice. I'd like to play a Missile Guardian sometime. Golden Crystal... What does that give me again? Strong Blessing, I believe, is a good defensive charm. I'm going to worry about the offensive part of it. Gloves of the Rock, oh, they're brilliant. Okay, well, I think this is where we're going to call this episode. It's been reasonably productive, and we're about to head off and do some missions to find the Drakon and head off to the Purity Workshop. I'll decide which one we're going to be doing in between episodes. But for now, I've been Blxz. This has been Geneforge 5. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help keep the channel alive, and lets me know that you are actually enjoying the content. If you're not enjoying the content, click the thumbs down button instead, but make sure to drop a comment and let me know exactly why you don't enjoy it. Take care, and I will see you next time.